Hi, my name is Jeannette Leafloor, and I am the Director of Member Relations with ASHA. So I often get asked, how do you have the difficult conversation with your parents about getting them the care that they need? This is very personal to me. I have my mother living with me, and these conversations start long before the necessary move needs to take place. We've discussed options with her of either remaining in our home or moving to supportive living, where she can get the care that she needs. There are many things to consider. The authentic conversations would include, what does she value as quality of life? Is she an outgoing person who really genuinely seeks for interaction with others? And would a congregate living setting be a really good place for her to be? Because there are so many social aspects of that. If she's preparing her own meals, would food services of being in a congregate setting benefit her because they are regular, they're well planned, and not just your day-to-day, whatever you can grab when you feel like it? Can she remain in her own home? What are the risks of her doing that? Is she able to manage her own medications? And in my case, does she manage to get up the staircase to her room and back on an ongoing basis? And so there are so many decisions. One to consider really is the health of the caregiver. So if she had a spouse or even me as a caregiver, what is that interaction going to look like? And for her, if it was a spouse, how would that work? Would he then be the chief caregiver of that person? And how does that feel for him? Because the role is lost then of being a spouse. We have not made a decision yet. We've spoken about it. We've spoken about even moving her to the main floor and making some kind of arrangement there. A decision has to also be made on, so how often do you have this conversation? When do you have the conversation? And with whom? The family really need to be on board with deciding what is going to be the best solution, and mom and dad need to definitely be at the center of that. And the conversations always need to ensure that they are empowered to have choice and a life of purpose, wherein they are honored, valued, and respected. And it is so important to really listen and have those authentic conversations often.